Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today on the channel we're going to be taking a look at Eagle Moss's Build a Delorean, and we're on issue 5. In issue 5 we get the parts and we are making our front left suspension. So we get lots of nice parts in there, brake discs and stuff, some big springs, some little springs. So let's take a quick look inside the magazine. Obviously you get your parts list, you get lots of screws, different types of screws in this one. Drive time instructions that show us what we should end up with at the end. This is all about the making of the movie and how Leah Thompson was cast as Lorraine. This is more behind the scenes, which is the visual effects of how they got the time machine to look like it was going through the time. This is about George McFly and all about the flux capacitor and what's coming up in next week's issue. So without further ado, let's get this open and start building. Okay, so we've got our parts out of packaging. I've already opened all the screws and lined them up down the side here, make it easier. So we're going to start off with this piece here and this piece here. So it wants us to have this piece, and you've got a little cut out on both sides. And we've got this, you want this facing down like this, and we're going to be sticking that in there, lining up the screw holes, and we're going to be securing that with 2 AM screws. So let's get some AM screws and get them ready to be thingied on. So we've got our first AM screw, let's just line it up and gently get one in, and I'm going to put the other in the other side as well. It doesn't say in the magazine that you have to do these all the way, but yeah, that's as far as mine's just going on that side. Let's try on this side. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, so it can move. We want that to be able to move in there. Okay, that's that part. Next we're going to be taking this piece and we're going to be putting it through the bottom here. I'm going to get some BM screws, and this is going to be securing for this side and this side. So let's get our BM screws. We need 2 of these, so there's 1 and 2. Get the first one loaded up already, and let's get it lined up ready for the screw. Which I think will roughly be about there, and we'll just see as it comes through. Like that, and then we can put our second one in. Just like that. I'm going to tighten this side up. Just like that, and that's what we should be left with, and this can move back and forth. So what we're going to be doing is that's going to be going through there. We're going to be wanting our spring on first. Just get our spring on like that. What it wants us to do is depress the spring so you can get it under, and then you're going to be trying to line that up with the hole at the top. So we've got to try, and it's quite difficult with the spring, so you need to try and force that spring down like that. And we're going to be needing what screw are we going to be needing? We're going to be needing an EM screw, which is one of these bigger ones. That's going to be going through the top there. So let's get this lined up and try and get the screw in. So we need to squeeze this down so this comes up basically through the top here. Is what we want to do, so we can see it through the top, and then we want to put our screw in. So let's get the screw on the screwdriver and start screwing. Just like that, and that's what we should end up with. Spring's now in place. It can be now be sprung. Next we're going to be needing this piece and 2 CM screws. These screws are a bit longer than normal, and this is going to be going on which way? This way, and it's going to be going just here. There's 2 little holes, one either side. So let's get our screw already loaded up. Get this in place. This is going to be going the side of the spring. So we've got our first hole lined up, and let's get it screwed in. It's not lined up properly. One thing I've noticed is that it can be quite difficult to hold your parts and screw them at the same time, so it's sometimes it makes you wish you had a third hand. So here we go. I'll try again. We've got one in, so before I screw that in, I'm going to get the next one in and screw them both in. Yes, that's all lined up, ready. We can just screw that straight in. Just like that. Now we can tighten this one up. And there we are. That's what we're left with. Now we're going to be needing this little tiny spring here and this little cap piece here. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our brake disc, which is this piece here, and this is going to be going through this top hole here. So we're going to be putting our spring on to the top of here, and then we're going to be feeding it through here. I'm going to be securing it with a DP screw. So let's get our DP screw ready, because we don't want to lose a spring like we did in the last issue. So it wants to go this way, just like that. Now we can put our DP screw in. Just like that, and now we've got a little springy manoeuvre just there. And that's we've got this piece now, which is our brake caliper, I believe, and we're going to use an AP screw for this, which is here. And what we're going to be doing is this is going to be going on your disc piece here. So this is going to want to go on. There's 2 pins, there's 3 holes, so the middle one is going to be your screw. So you're going to line up the 2 pins, get it located in, and that's where your AP screw is going to go, on the opposite side. So let's get our AP screw ready to go. Get the 2 pins in, just like so, and then get your AP screw in and secure it in place. Just like that. So that's pretty much what it should be left up with. Next, we're going to be putting this on to this piece with a DM screw. So let's get that ready. And this is going to be going on. Let's have a look. No, I've missed a bit. Sorry. Let me go back. We need to put this piece on here first. This is going to be going on with DM screws also. And it's going to be going on, which way is it going on? I think, is it that way? No, it's not. It can't be that way. That way. Yeah, just that way. That way, like that. Yeah. Let's get a DM screw and get this in. So. Thought I'd missed a bit. I thought I had too many DM screws left. Right, so that's got it. So I just need to tighten it up. bit loose. Have I used the right screw for that? I don't think I have. Let's have a look. DM screw, one for the top, one for the bottom. So let's get one for the bottom. DM. Get it all lined up, and then let your screw do the work. Okay, so I might have to loosen this one off a little, just to take some of the slack. This is going to be screwed in. Just like that. Now we can tighten this one back up. There we go. Perfect. Now we can move on to this piece and put the brake disc on. So now we're going to need one more DM screw. And this is going to be going this side. I think on there. I think on there. If I put that in the right way, it was upside down. It's in the right way. This is going to go on here with the screw. This just looks a bit big for there. That's alright, let's go. So go in, make sure we get it in the right way. So it needs to go so we've got a brake disc and we've got this piece here, so we're going to want to be putting this on this way. So let's lie this down, bring this round, and let's get our screw in here. In the book, it doesn't really give you good angles of the places where these are going on this issue, so you sort of have to yes, it shows you from the other opposite side, which I'll show you in a second. So we'll just screw this in. You just get a better screwdriver because that one's not very good. Alright, hold on, nearly there. It's definitely gone in that hole. Alright, let's try again. Get it lined up. So don't want to cross thread this. I've seen some people cross thread this piece and or it doesn't go all the way in. So I'm just trying to do it very carefully because I do not want this piece to be flapping around. This piece needs to be nice and tight. This is what's going to be holding our wheel on in the end. So let's get it all nice and lined up. Screw it in nice and gently, just like that. And that's going to connect onto there, so we can that can hold that for us. Now we can do this screw up. Just needs a little more. Seems like the screw's a little bit too long. There we go. Still could do with a little bit more. Just like that, that's better. Yeah, so that's that one, and that's going to fold down like that with our wheel on for the hover mode. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool, so that's that piece done. That's our left suspension done. Next week we are going to be doing issue 6, which I'll show you at the back. which is exactly the same, but it's the mirror image and it's from the right suspension this time. So at least we've learned a few things in this one to help us with the next one, because on here it doesn't really show you good pictures of that one, but yeah, so you've got this piece here. It didn't really show you where this piece connects onto. You can't really see it, but yeah, you can see on this one it does connect to it, but it's quite hard to see in the pictures. Yeah, so thank you for joining me. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.